my dear friends, I'm very happy to be with you again. I'm very sorry that I could not present any video last week. With my priest companions, I was on the way. We went to Denmark and we went to Sweden, and afterwards we had an ongoing formation about the parish work in south part of our diocese in Germany. That is why I was not able to present any video for you. But I was thinking of you a lot. I suppose you are all doing well, my dear friends. This week I'm coming again to share my views and thoughts about the gospel reading which we will be hearing on coming Sunday. My dear friends, Jesus is entrapped. Jesus is checked. That means, Pharisees and the people who are not good with him, they want to check him. Before we come to this issue, I want to give you an introduction that we do have responsibilities in our life, my dear friends. We have responsibilities with our families. We have responsibilities with our friends. We have duties for fulfilling what the nation wants. One of the politicians in Tamil Nadu said, don't ask what the nation has done for you. Ask yourself what you have done for the nation. Yes, my dear friends, we have a lot of responsibilities. But what is more important, we cannot neglect some part of responsibilities just because we want to fulfill some other thing. This is the problem which is also posed to Jesus. The Pharisees coming to Jesus and they want to check him. They are asking him whether it is right to pay tax to Caesar. Of course, we know that 2000 years back, the Romans had Israel as colony, as British guys had the colony in India. That means these people, they conquered without any right, and they were sitting in this country and they were asking tax from the people. And many people who were not willing to pay tax, who were against these Romans, and they were trying to fight and they want to get rid of these Romans. In this time, my dear friends, some Pharisees come to Jesus and they want to check him whether it is right to give tax to Caesar, to the Romans. It's very interesting what Jesus is giving as an answer. Yes, he is saying, you hypocrites, you want to check me, I know it, but at the same time I give you an answer, says Jesus. Show me the coin which you are using. And they are showing, and there is a picture of Caesar. Then Jesus is saying, okay, if you see this, you should understand, you do or fulfill the duties which are asked by Caesar, and also you fulfill the duties which are asked by God. That means you cannot just neglect that I don't want to fulfill the duties for Caesar and I want to do only for God, and on the other way also it is not possible. Of course, my dear friends, we should understand Pharisees were the highly intellectual theologians of that time. They were living for God, of course. But at the same time, they were very short in their thinking and they did not want to accept Jesus. Jesus came into life, came to this world just to be for his Father. The whole life's motive of Jesus was to fulfill the will of God. And now these Pharisees are coming and asking whether it is right to pay tax to Caesar. And Jesus is giving a marvelous answer, my dear friends, saying, fulfill the duties what Caesar is asking from you, and fulfill the duties also what God is asking from you. And there is the first law where Jesus is also saying you have to love God from whole heart, from whole mind, with all your energy. That means there is nothing else what you can do better than loving God. That is first and foremost thinking or thing which we have to do in our life. This Jesus is saying, yes, you have to fulfill the duties for God, but also you have to fulfill the duties for the human beings, for the societal life which we are having in this earthly life. But at the same time, my dear friends, our whole vision, our whole goal of life should be to fulfill the will of God, because God has created and we are living in this world, and our heart will be satisfied only if God is fully in us. And God is demanding every day, my dear friends, that we have to do good, we have to be peaceful, and we have to show peace to others, and we have to have a good environment so that the society can run properly. Although some Romans or some governments can be very illegal, my dear friends, but at the same time, we have to go with them in a way, but our whole vision has to be fixed in fulfilling the will of God. This point can just give us some more strength, my dear friends, that we have to do some duties in the world, but at the same time, we are the children for heaven, and we are going ahead so that we fulfill the duties in a whole life, so that one day we can be with God forever. So I wish you all the best, and we say again, bye-bye.